Hey, what's going on, fellas? Happy Saturday night. Hey, what's going on, fellas? Tony, life is good on my end, sir. How about you, my man? Braden, what's going on, Braden? Living life, that's what I like to hear. Hey, what's going on, Kid Bucks? New here. All right. Just let me know what you go by, Kid Bucks. Otherwise, I'll just call you Kid Bucks the rest of the night. So you let me know. But welcome, welcome. We're happy to have you, Kid Bucks. What's up, Darren? Darren in the house. What up, Darren? No, Braden, you're right on time, man. Not late at all. Oh, okay. Got you, Junior. Junior, welcome aboard, sir. You have stumbled upon a great group of guys and a fun time on the weekends. So hopefully we do well right. Hopefully do right by you. But feel free to continue on in the chat. We got a pretty good group of guys. Some pretty fun sports banter. The comedic humor, and the puns, the sarcasm. You've come to the right place if these are things that you enjoy. So, the Indiana Bears, Braden. Stop it, Braden. Braden, it's a smokescreen. The Bears are not coming to Indiana. It's all politics. Don't do it to me, Braden. You're hitting me hard. That's right in the feels. The Bears cannot leave Chicago. I said this last week. They can't, right? No, they can't leave. It's all a smokescreen. Politics. New guy Mojo is legit in this break. Tony said it right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome, Junior. Welcome aboard. What's up, Ivan? Ivan, welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good luck to everybody in the break tonight. We got 8 items here. I'm excited about it. Hopefully, we find some bangers here for somebody. Tony, don't start with me, Tony. Indiana fighting gerbils, it will never be. Tony, don't start with me. Always. We're not changing any names. Do you know how many NFL franchises do not play in the city that is in their name? Guys, you're trying to round me up right now. You're trying to round me up. It's not going to work. We're not going to do this in front of the new guys. We're going to do this on the Facebook group like real men, all right? No keyboard warriors here tonight. Guys. David, welcome aboard, sir. Go Cubs, go. See, that's the kind of energy that I need. David's got it right. You see? David Hoover, welcome aboard, sir. Go Cubs, go. That's the energy that I need tonight, especially with the Cubs just teeing off here in about a minute against the Giants. Albeit the Giants are not the greatest team in the planet, but we need that kind of win. We need that kind of energy. Tony, you're trying to round me up. What's up, Jose? Happy Saturday, everybody. Jose, welcome back, my man. Oh, we got Dave J in the house as well. What's up, Dave J? You are pointing out facts. Talk to me about a bunch of other teams. How about like the Miami Dolphins? The Dolphins don't play in Miami. How about the New York Jets? They're not the New Jersey Nets or the New Jersey Jets. There are a lot of franchises that don't play in their city, but I'm telling you this, the Bears are not leaving Chicago. Stop right now. We're stopping this nonsense, fellas. All in good humor. For everybody that's new, we're just having fun. Obviously, I'm not yelling at anybody. I'm just from Chicago, so of course, I am passionate. So the Ravens as well. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. The Ravens as well. They don't play in Baltimore. Junior's got it right. Hey, Dave J, you don't want the Bears in your state? Okay. I respect that because I respect you, Dave, because I respect you. Dave, are you a Colts guy? I thought you're a Falcons guy, no? You have to let me know, Dave. I thought you were a Falcons guy. You a Colts guy? All right. I'm gonna rile this thing up. Well, not rile it. It's already riled up. We got 13 people here. We're gonna get this thing rolling. We got 8 items tonight. We are completely sold out. So thank you guys for that wholeheartedly. Thank you for making it happen on a week-to-week basis. If you are a new person, welcome aboard. Welcome to Call Your Shot Sports Breaks Memorabilia. My name is Bart. I'm the guy that's been messaging you on eBay. I am one man who enjoys sports. I'm a sports enthusiast. I enjoy bringing people together. I am a high school math teacher by trade. This is not a brick and mortar store or a multi-million-dollar conglomerate. It's entirely just one guy with a passion for sports that likes bringing people together on a weekly basis, having some fun, talking some trash, and of course, enjoying the presence of other people that like to do the same. So if you enjoy that, welcome aboard. We're happy to have you. We got 8 items tonight for football. We got the classic black bag edition for football. And we're going to pair that thing up with Gold Rush Series 3 out of 2026. I'm excited about that one. We're still waiting on a pretty big banger out of this. Hopefully for a big headliner that come out of that. After that, for basketball, we've got the signed full-size basketball that we've had the last couple weeks, as well as the RSA basketball jersey. For baseball, we're done with the RSA jerseys. We now got Gold Rush black bag for baseball. And we are back on the Hall of Fame grind, guys. Back on the Hall of Fame grind. Hall of Fame Gold Rush, signed and slab, baseball edition. And then after that, we got multi-sport, black bag for multi-sport as well. So black bag for multi-sport for the jersey. And then we are rocking with 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, and 10. And of course, we will randomize this guy to see which one we are taking tonight. But welcome aboard. The OGs in the chat will tell you that the new guy mojo is real, and it is. The new guys have definitely had some mojo here as of late. Okay, so Dave J is a Lions guy. And of course, Tony agrees because Tony is a classic Michigan guy, Detroit all the way. You just like the Falcons players. Okay, that makes sense to me. Darren knows. I'm transparent. Leadoff homer PCA. Hey, David, is that true? David, PCA home run? You know math teachers make a killing. Gold Rush is back. Okay, Tony. Yes, you know. State of Illinois math teachers. Love those cards. Always a pull. PCA has been on a tear. Don't tell me nothing. Last 15 games, I put PCA up against anybody in the entire league. Old guy mojo tonight. Dave J's calling it. Love the cards. Always a sick pull. All right. The chat is on fire tonight. I like the energy right now. Outside of you guys calling out the Bears for moving to Indiana, everything else is going just fine. So we're going to start this thing up. We're going to leave that negative energy of the Bears leaving the state of Illinois. It will always be the Chicago Bears until it's not. When I am standing in Indiana watching a home Bears game, then I'll start to worry. Until then, they're the Chicago Bears. I don't believe any of it. You're not gonna convince me otherwise. PCA home run to lead off. That's the kind of energy that I need tonight. Of course, that's the energy we all need for a Chicago style break. All right, let's do it. let's get after it, guys. We're going to start with some football. I got the black bag jersey here. Of course, if you're a new guy, if you like Facebook, you like Facebook groups, we got a Facebook group for the room as well. So feel free in the video description, you'll see a link to the Facebook group if you want to join in. If you want to do that, that's more than welcome. If you want to like and subscribe, I'd appreciate that as well. All right, let's take a quick trip around the bag itself. Of course, for transparency's sake, everybody knows that Bart is transparent. I take a lot of pride in that. And of course, eBay does require that I mark all items as shipped, all teams as shipped, regardless of whether your team hits or not. If your team hits, you will see a tracking number attached to your order. That tracking number is confirmation that your team hit, and you will be receiving the memorabilia item that we open. Of course, only the team that is shown on the memorabilia item or the team that the player has played the longest for is the one that will receive it. I know the breaks are more fun when your team hits, but that's the name of the game. It's really just a numbers game. Stick with it. I've been doing this for a long time, both on the breaking side about a year, but on the other side of it, buying into breaks about 6 years now. All right, let's get after it. Black bag edition. I took you on a trip around the bag. Enough talking about it. Now it's time to be about it, like PCA. Let's lead off with the home run right here. All right, here we go. Good luck to all teams in the football. Good luck to all teams in football. Let's get after it. How about a PCA home run to start? All right. I think we've had this guy before. We got Taylor. And I believe this is John Taylor on the big old 82. Big old autograph there. John Taylor. I got the number 2 inscription in there as well. He's definitely into the stitching, but that's okay. He's a professional athlete. I'm a guy breaking memorabilia items on a Saturday night. He can do what he wants. Beckett cert. On the Beckett cert there, I got BG 94200. BG 94200. John Taylor. I always forget where John Taylor goes. I'll have to go take a peek. Damn right, go Cubs. That's what I'm talking about. Tony wishes Darren neutral luck. OG hits all the way. Solid rotating. Thanks, Darren. Oh, guys. I will be pausing soon to comb my hair. If not, try on some of the jerseys. No, that's after the break. That's after the break, guys. Why would I do that during the break? That would just be weird. After the break there's so much more time to check them out and enjoy it. All right, John Taylor on the 82. 2-time Pro Bowler, 3-time Super Bowl champ, Hall of Fame, all 1980s team. He was a wide receiver for the San Francisco 49ers out of the draft. And he played 9 years, and all of them were for San Francisco. Played for 9 years. Over 5,500 yards. 16.1 yards per reception. 43 tutties. 3-time Super Bowl champ, John Taylor. This one is San Francisco. Yeah. Smoke a stogie and sip a drink and all the memorabilia. I can't say that I've done it before. At least not live. San Francisco going tonight to Darian F. Darian F. taking down San Francisco 49ers. Darian has been with us before. So not a new guy. So congrats, Darian. Not sure if you're here tonight. But if you are, congrats, Darian. John Taylor. San Francisco coming your way. 3-time Super Bowl champ. Big old auto. Beckett authentication. That'll do. Congrats, John Taylor. That one's going out to Darian F. and the San Francisco 49ers. That jersey will definitely fit me. I mean, that would look nice on a wall somewhere. 3-time Super Bowl champ. That'll do. All right, let's keep this thing rolling. More football. How about 2026 Gold Rush Series 3? Still got several boxes of this that will get us to football season. And then we'll be talking fantasy football. And we'll be talking more new products. Hopefully some mini helmets and some stuff like that. So mini helmets are on my radar again. Hopefully I'll have some mini helmets ordered here so we're ready to rock and roll for the season. All right, when it comes to Gold Rush, we know that there's, at least for this product, a double transparency. We've got a cellophane wrapping and that patented secondary seal. World famous. All right, let's get after it. How about a quick trip around Elvis style? Hopefully when I open it, nobody gets the Folsom City Blues. Of course, everything's in good working order, exactly like you would imagine. Cellophane wrapping. Let's get after it, guys. Good luck again to everybody else in football. Let's do it. Let's do it. How about one of these headliners? We are well overdue for one of these headliners. There goes the cellophane. Adios. Secondary seal. Doing what seals do. Being all sealed and stuff. All right, here we go. Good luck to all teams again. I need a headliner tonight. Come on. PCA, home run, lead off. Let's do it. All right, who do we got this week? All right, a Gold Rush. Come on. All right, I see baby blue. I see white. I see red. This usually means one thing. How about that? How about Earl Campbell? Earl Campbell. If I am not mistaken, that'll do just fine. How about Earl Campbell? Boom. That'll do. Earl Campbell, how about that? If I am not mistaken, big old 34. Yeah, it is. Earl Campbell. That's dope. It's got JSA. I'll just show you the tag because that's easier. JSA RR57160. RR57160. It also has his own authentication. Not only does it have the JSA authentication, it's got Earl Campbell's authentication as well. Earl Campbell, the big old 3-4. Which I believe is Oilers Titans. I believe that's Oilers. And then if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's going Titans. Let's double check though. That's a nice hit. It's a very nice hit. Wow. All right. Earl Campbell, Hall of Famer. Oh my God. How many awards? Should I even try? I'm going to go for it. Hall of Famer, 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro, 1979 AP MVP, 78 AFC MVP, 3-time NEA MVP, 2-time PFWA MVP, Hall of Famer 1970s team, 3-time Offensive Player of the Year award, 1978 Offensive Player, Rookie of the Year award, 1979 Burt Bell award, and so on and so on. Almost 10,000 yards, 74 touchdowns, over 1,400 fantasy points. This one's going Houston Oilers. And Houston Oilers are the Tennessee Titans. Houston Oilers. Tennessee Titans. Just extended by 15 minutes. Tell your spouses so they don't worry. Is exactly right. Tennessee Titans this week going out to Dave. Tennessee Titans, Dave J. Dave J. Definitely extended by 15 minutes. You're welcome. with all the awards that Earl Campbell has got, I would apologize, but he deserves it. Earl Campbell, Tennessee Titans. Dave J, one of the OGs. The OGs firing on all cylinders. I checked the front cover here, and Campbell is not on the front cover there, but man, that is a monster in my opinion. That is a very, very, very solid hit. Congrats, Dave J. Dave J, one of the OGs. Congrats, sir. Cancel your evening plans. Tell your wife if you're watching one of those real live TV dramas with her that it's going to be 15 more minutes minimum. All right, guys, let's get after some basketball. But that's a very solid hit. Earl Campbell coming out. Let's get after some basketball. RSA basketball jersey coming up next. RSA a little bit different. Instead of the cellophane wrapping, we've just got that secondary seal there. So we just got a single secondary seal, but it's a good one. RSA makes a nice product. I'm going to still take you on a trip around the box itself. Here we go. Elvis style. I'm sure on the trip in, this box got all shook up. Sorry. All right. We'll get after it here, guys. No cellophane wrapping. Let's get after this little sticker there. That one was for you, Tony. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Being a high school math teacher and a dad of two little kids, got to work on the dad jokes as much as I can. All right, here we go. Secondary seal. Respect. I got a lot of respect. I know we got some great dads in the chat, so I got respect for you guys as well. Let's get after it. How about some basketball? Jersey first. What do we got this week? Let's get after it. Oh, I think I know it. We got Barry. We got Barry. I think it's Golden State. If I am not mistaken. We got Barry there. A yellow jersey. JSA. JSA. W9. Here we go. W9. Let's try again. W9 39705. W9 39705. Big old 24. There's your auto. Nice autograph there on the blue with the silver Sharpie. Did stay out of the stitching, believe it or not. We got Barry there. Let's open it up and take a look. Basketball jerseys, baseball, kind of nice. They tell us the team up front, so we don't gotta struggle too much looking it up. I already added 15 minutes to the break looking up Earl Campbell's stats. I can't be doing this to you guys tonight. You got to get back to the families. I get it. How about Golden State Warriors? Golden State Warriors taking it down. Big old 24 on the Barry. Golden State. I haven't had a Golden State hit in a while. That's a nice hit. Yeah, Rick Barry. Let's say a couple words about Rick Barry, but how about Golden State first? Golden State Warriors this week going out to Ken M. Not sure if Ken's here in the live, but Ken, another one of our OG guys. The OG guys are cleaning up here so far tonight. How about Rick Barry? Let's say a couple words about Rick. He definitely deserves it. Rick Barry, stud. Hall of Famer, guys. Do you have another 15 minutes? Hall of Famer, 12-time All-Star, scoring champion, 6-time All-NBA, All-ABA, and the list goes on and on. NBA champion, small forward. His nickname was the Miami Greyhound. Over 1,000 games played, 24.8 points per game on average. My goodness. 45.6 field goal percentage. And he played for 14 years, 8 of them with Golden State. Congrats to Ken M. Ken, one of the OG guys, taking it down. Congrats to Ken. Golden State Warriors. Rick Barry. That'll do. That'll do just fine. All right. I'm going to move these jerseys a little bit. Give myself a little bit of space here to open up the full-size basketball. Give me a second here, fellas, just to get my life in order. All right. I'm going to push these up front just so we have them. All right. It's basketball time. The full-size basketball, also an RSA product. We've got our seal right here. We got no cellophane wrapping. That seal is attached to the pull tab. That pull tab is the tab that I'm going to open it up here from the top side. And of course, as you can see, that secondary seal is in great working order. I think I've shown for the last 2 weeks what that looks like when you open it. But let's still take a trip around just to make sure everything's in good working order. QR code if you want to see some of the hits, if you're interested maybe for next week. If not, I totally get it. No pressure. Current stars, all-time greats, rookies, and more. The undercarriage, which I am not going to open, but as you can see, exactly the way you would imagine it. And here we go. Let's get after it, guys. How about the top there? Got a little pull tab. I'm going to try to keep this on screen. It's always a little awkward with the size of this thing, but let's get after it. All right. Pull tab. Good luck to everybody else in basketball. We got a hit for Ken. Let's see if we can get somebody else on the board here. There's that secondary seal. That's what it looks like when it opens up. So, of course, it's extremely hard to get it back into where it needs to go without it looking damaged. All right. There we go. The basketballs have been tough to predict the names of. So, if anybody knows it when we open it up, I would find that impressive because the basketballs have been tough. All right. I got the basketball right here. It's a Wilson. I'm going to chuck the box. It's a Wilson Authentic Series. It is JSA certified, which is usually a good sign. And our autograph is right up front. It's silver Sharpie. I'm going to take it out of the bag and try to stay away from touching the autograph. But you guys are going to help me out here. If not, we're going to look it up together. I can already tell you this one's tough for me. I can't say I know this one right from the jump, but all right, you guys talk to me. I got a Hall of Fame inscription. Definitely something underneath it. All right, let's play a game. Who wants to predict what this is? Hall of Famer. So, I mean, we're not going wrong. We're not going wrong. Dominique Wilkins? That would be sick. All right, let's look it up. JSA cert. Wilkins would be an absolutely sick hit. All right. We got the JSA right here in the tag, which would be a lot easier to show than the ball itself. WB 229631, which I guess I should show on the ball as well, just to make sure you guys don't think something weird happened or something like that. So there you see it, WB 229631, which is exactly matches. I would hate for you guys to think something weird happened or something like that. So let's take a peek. Dominique Wilkins, if that's the case, that would be sick. I would be happy for somebody here. And at the same time, I would be extremely jealous. All right, let's take a look. This is JSA. If anybody wants to look it up with me. Again, one more time. WB 229631. Dominique Wilkins is absolutely correct. This one was signed in Tennessee. Dominique Wilkins. That's a banger. Man, Rick Barry and Dominique Wilkins. I'll take that every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Dominique Wilkins, Hall of Famer, 9-time All-Star, scoring champion, 7-time All-NBA, All-Rookie. He's on the 75th anniversary team, and he's an absolute powerhouse slam dunk machine. Over 1,000 games played, 24.8 points per game, which I think was the same as Rick Barry, which I just said a moment ago. 81.1 free throw, 46.1 field goal percentage. Man, 15-year career with no other inscription on the ball itself. This one's going to his longest tenureship, which of course is the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks. That's a good call for sure. Banger after banger is exactly right. Atlanta Hawks this week. This one's going out to Darian F. Darian takes another hit. So Darian's doubling up. Darian had the John Taylor. And Darian, not sure if you're here tonight or if you're going to watch after the fact. But let's go. How about Dominique Wilkins, man? That's what's up. Those are the kind of hits that we need. That's what I'm talking about. That's solid. Atlanta Hawks. That's going out to Darian. Congrats, Darian, on the double up. Of course, Darian is not a new guy. He's been in the breaks before, so congrats, Darian. Whenever you watch this, congrats, sir. That's coming your way, along with the John Taylor. Dominique Wilkins. That's what's up. All right, guys. We're going to move on to some baseball. Again, for baseball, we moved on from RSA. Gold Rush restocked their baseball inventory for some jerseys, at least for the black bag. So we've gone in that direction. So same idea. Take you on a quick trip around. And then we're going to pair this guy up with the Hall of Fame sign and Slabbed. Nothing wrong with that as well. If you can't tell, I am a fan of Gold Rush products. But RSA holding their own. Rick Barry, Dominique Wilkins. That's the kind of energy that a PCA leadoff home run will give you. All right. Good luck to all teams. All right, let's get after it. How about a nice hit here for baseball right off the jump? Let's see what we got. All right, good luck to all teams. All right, I got a big old 58. How about Jonathan Papelbon? Another big name on the gray jersey. That's dope. Jonathan Papelbon coming out here. Jonathan Papelbon on the big old 58. There's your auto. Big old silver auto. It did get into the stitching a little bit, but it doesn't look bad at all. You save as many games as he does. You do what you want. Beckett, authentication. For the Beckett, we got W329618. W329618. Jonathan Papelbon. Yeah, let's carry the big hit energy into baseball. Jonathan Papelbon. I thought there was something wrong with my stream there. You guys will let me know. My phone stalled out, but everything good on your end, fellas? Let me know. I got a little bit worried there. I reset my phone. It looks like it's all right. Everything's still good on your end, fellas. Jonathan Papelbon, nice hit here. Of course, that one's going out to Boston. Boston. Looking good. Okay, thanks, Tony. Yeah, I got a little bit worried. The stream on my phone froze. I always try to keep it nearby to make sure that everything's working as it should. So I appreciate that, Tony. Thank you. Jonathan Papelbon. That's hilarious, Dave. Autograph recognition doesn't pay well, though. I would say it's still impressive to me. Still impressive to me, sir. I mean, if you could look at this and tell me Dominique Wilkins, I would say I'm impressed by that. So I'll take that man to man. Impressive. Of course. Boston this week going out to Darren. Congrats, Darren. It's been a while since we found Darren a baseball hit. So this one's going out to Darren. Another one of our OGs. Congrats, Darren. That's a nice one. On the gray alternate. It's a nice one. Going out to Darren. Congrats, Mr. Darren. All right, guys. Let's keep this thing moving along. How about a Hall of Fame baseball edition signed and slabbed? Last week we did a baseball bat. Let's ride a couple of these out, and then we'll bring the baseball bat back again. Give it a little bit of time to juice up. Neutral luck for the win. All right. How about a little bit of Elvis rotation luck for everybody? All right. Triple transparency on the signed and slabbed. We got the cellophane wrapping. We got a patented secondary seal. And on the inside, we've got a tiny little black bag. So let's get after it. Triple transparency. You know what to do. If your beverage is not filled up, that's not my fault. You had a chance. All right, guys, there goes the cellophane wrapping. How about a patented secondary seal? All right, good luck to everybody else in baseball. We got OG Darren something. Let's see if we can get another one for Darren or somebody else. All right. We got a tiny black bag and a box. Empty box. Adios, empty box. And how about a tiny little trip for a tiny little black bag? Tiny trip around just to make sure. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Good luck to everybody in the baseball. I got to stop. All right. Good luck. Solid rip incoming in 3, 2, 1. Good luck to everybody in baseball. Solid rip. What did I just say? PCA home run. What were you expecting? All right, here we go. Good luck to everybody there. Oh, that's a banger. That is a banger. And I think I know the guy who's going to enjoy it. Thank you. What a rip. Thank you. That's the kind of energy that I need. How about Pedro Martinez on a Gem Mint 10 PSA DNA certified for the Los Angeles Dodgers? How about Pedro Martinez on his Donruss 1992, the rookies card? Come on, man. The names keep coming. That's dope. Pedro Martinez. Gem Mint 10. Come on. Have a night. Card 69. Somebody's going to appreciate that. 1992 Leaf. Man. 192 strikeouts and 177 innings. He is the younger brother of Dodger pitching ace Ramon Martinez, which I did not know. Pedro Martinez, the rookies, Donruss 1992, PSA, DNA certified, blue Sharpie with the Dodgers blue. Come on. That's dope. What a night. Let's keep it going. We're not done yet. Dodgers. And I know the guy who's been waiting for this one. How about Los Angeles Dodgers tonight? Jean Rhee. Jean Rhee. Jose. The Martinez last name. Nothing wrong with that. That's hilarious. Jean Rhee takes it down. Congrats, Jean Rhee. Jean Rhee has been riding the snide here for several weeks. So congrats to Jean Rhee. That puts him back. That puts him back to where he needs to be. Congrats, Jean Rhee. Well deserved, my man. Jean Rhee stays on the Angels and the Dodgers week to week. So for the OG guy, can't hate on the last name. I agree, Jose. That's legit. Jean Rhee, Pedro Martinez coming your way, sir. On the rookies card, too. Dang. I am jealous of quite a few hits here tonight. And that's one of them as well. The case is fire. All good hits. I agree. Hall of Famers. He started with the Expos. I think you're right. Let's double check. It's not that we don't have the time with all the extra awards that a lot of the guys that we've been hitting here. I think you're right. I thought he did start with the Expos. No. So he started with the Dodgers. And then for 2 years with the Dodgers, of course, then 4 years with the Expos. And then Boston after that. Of course, we know him for Boston for all of the extracurriculars. But yeah, 2 years with the Dodgers, 92, 93, and then Montreal. Yeah. Yeah, that's the fun part about it. If you guys are as nerdy as I am, I like looking it up and re-educating myself. That's a good point, Dave. That's a really nice hit. All right, congrats, Jean Rhee. We're going to keep this thing moving along. But congrats to Jean Rhee. Well deserved. Way to get off the snide there, Mr. Jean Rhee. All right, for multi-sport, a little bit different than all the other ones we've done so far for the other portions of the break. Multi-sport, we sell it by the sport and not by the team. So we got another black bag here, multi-sport. We've got baseball, football, basketball. We've got hockey, and we've got other. Quick trip around the bag itself. We got 2 items here. We got the black bag jersey, and then we're going to follow that up with the multi-sport value pack, which has got 3 cards in it. We'll do a little bit of rolling to see which one we open, but let's do it. Black bag edition here, multi-sport. Good luck to everybody in the multi-sport break. Let's do it. All right. How about a Steve Sachs? And the names keep on coming. How about Steve Sachs? That's dope. Steve Sachs. And he's got an 82 NL Rookie of the Year inscription there. There's your autograph up top. Out of the stitching. That's nice. I like it on the blue background there. 82 NL Rookie of the Year inscription. That one did get in the stitching, but that's all right. He's a NL Rookie of the Year. I'm just a guy that teaches numbers to high school people, high school kids. How about a Beckett cert? BP 82251. BP 82251 on the Beckett. That's going baseball. I believe that's Dodgers as well, but that's going baseball. Baseball for the multi-sports. Very solid hit. I agree. Looks thin. Guessing basketball. My pleasure, Jean Rhee. Congrats again, sir. Yeah, it was thin, but baseball all the way there. And baseball is going out to Mike. This one's going out to Mike A. He's usually in the live. If you're here, Mike, congrats, sir. Mike A, one of our other OG guys. So congrats to Mike. Not sure if you have this one, Mike. But congrats to Mike. Steve Sachs is a very solid hit. How about a couple words about Steve Sachs? Has the stream been long enough? Can I go 2 hours? I'm going to try not to. I wonder how many eye rolls. How many people have the audio on? How many people have the audio off? Steve Sachs, second baseman, rookie of the year, 5-time All-Star, 2-time World Series Silver Slugger, 25.7 WAR career, almost 7,000 at bats, 281 batting average, 913 runs, 550 RBI, 444 stolen bases, 14-year career, and 8 of them with the Dodgers. Man, 82 to 88 is the jersey you're looking at. That'll do. Congrats, Mike. Congrats, Mike. That's a solid hit, man. The names just keep on coming. What a night. That's the kind of energy I need. See, if PCA hit a home run every single time we did a break, this is the kind of results that would happen. All right, guys. Here's what we got left for the value pack. We've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. As I've done week to week, I'm going to switch you guys over to my dice roll. I'm going to switch you over to my dice roll. There he is. So as always, if you guys can let me know that you can see it. I just want to make sure that I'm doing right by everybody here. It's my Hippocratic oath to do no wrong. All right, let's roll some dice. Thanks, Tony. You're a real one, Tony. All right, 2 dice. Let's roll them. I got deuce 4, which is 8. I'm going to get 8 total here. This one's going to make me earn it. So we got 8 randomizations. Thanks, Darren. I'm going to switch you guys over from my dice roll, which was 8, to my list randomizer. Same thing. If you guys could just let me know that you can see it there. And then in the corner of your screen, thanks, Tony. You guys should be able to see me here just to make sure that everything's matching up. Extra transparency. Why not? Of course, we've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10 on the board there. So everything's in good working order. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. Let's do it. We got 8 times to randomize this thing. Fancy. It really is. All right, let's do it. We got 8 times. Enough nonsense, Bart. Just get to it. All right. These are the thoughts I have in my head. List has been randomized 2 times, but we got 8. Let's get after it. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. 6. 7. 8th and final randomization. Whatever is in spot number 1 is the pack that we are opening tonight. Let's get after it. All right, there it is, guys. The list has been randomized 8 times, and we are opening pack number 3. Trace. Pack number 3. We just hit a Steve Sachs on a number 3. I don't know what that means. Hopefully it means something good for somebody. All right, guys. We are opening pack number 3. Let's get to it. All right. Inside of my box. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So there's your 1. There's your 2. There's your 3. All right. 3 is coming with us. Everything else lives to fight another day in the box. Lives to fight another week, I should say. All right, guys. Pack number 3. Of course, all the packs that still remain still have a slab in them. Pack 3. Let's do it. This one, yeah, I mean, Does it have a slab in it? It feels like a slab. Let's open up. Let's take a look. Now that I have a closer look, it feels like it's maybe in like a big top loader. It might be a slab. It definitely feels thicker. All right, let's take a look. All right, we got pack number 3. Tiny little plaque bag. Let's take a look. Could it be another coin? It's possible. Can I duplicate the rip? Let's see if I can do it. I need the energy from Jose. Jose gave me the belief that I could. I mean, it does feel a little bit thinner. It could be a slab. It could be one of those coins. Let's see what we got. Can I duplicate the rip? Yes, I can. Maybe not as clean, but it's still pushed out. Oh, we got something nice here. We got something nice. It's not a slab, but it is absolutely dope. It is absolutely dope. How about Ronald Acuna Jr., number 3 out of 25. Autograph. Thick boy. That's dope. That's for baseball as well. Number 3 out of 25. Franchise best out of Topps. That is really cool. It's not slabbed up, but it's got an auto. It's numbered out of 25. Ronald Acuna Jr. You can see it there. 3 out of 25 out of Topps. Franchise best. Wow. That is so cool. Another big time name. Let's go. Tonight is the night. And of course, baseball. Going out to Mike again. Mike, have a night. Mike, there you go. There's your double up right there. Ronald Acuna Jr. Autograph, number to 25. Congrats, Mike. Baseball, have a night. Coming your way, sir. Man. That's sick. Congrats. All right. We've got 2 more hits, and they're both football, looks like. I got A.J. Brown here for the Titans, wide receiver. Of course, he just got traded to the Patriots. There's his rookie card. That's kind of cool. So out of Panini. And it's the Black Friday edition, which I believe is the shorter print. 2019 Black Friday. And this is his rookie card for the Titans. That's cool. Panini Black Friday special. Football. This one's going out to Braden. Oh, I missed that one. On card or sticker is on card. So the Acuna Jr. is on card. Yep. No sticker there. It's got kind of like a shadow box to it, but yeah, nice hit. A.J. Brown, rookie card there. That one's going out to Braden. If he's still here. Congrats, Braden. And that one will do just fine. How about Jalen McMillan? Black and white rookies out of Panini Instant. Rookie card there as well. That's another nice hit. Number 1 out of 680. Panini Instant. Black and white rookies. That'll do just fine. A little bit more recent. 2024 Instant Football. Black and white rookies rookie card. Yeah, no problem, Braden. Congrats, sir. Sorry, couldn't find you a bigger auto. Big auto there for Ronald Acuna in baseball. Hopefully I can find you a bigger one here going forward, but congrats, sir. There's some nice hits there. I like the 2 football cards there as well. All right, guys. I don't know how you feel about the break tonight, but I'm not sure it could have gone much better, at least in terms of names. I know not everybody can hit in the break, but it's going to be hard to argue with the hits that we got. Jalen McMillan and A.J. Brown for the multi-sport football going out to Braden. Congrats again, sir. We had that Ronald Acuna, which I thought it felt like a slab, but actually a 3 out of 25 hit out of Topps on-card auto, which is dope. We had Steve Sachs for the multi-sport as well. Also went out to Mike to join the Ronald Acuna. John Ree got back on the board. Got off the snide. John Ree with the Pedro Martinez PSA DNA certified Gem Mint 10. An absolute banger there. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Jonathan Papelbon for OG Darren. Congrats, Darren. Boston Red Sox. Jonathan Papelbon. We had Rick Barry come out for the Golden State Warriors. That one went out to OG Ken. So Ken M on that one for the Golden State Warriors, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was Ken. For the basketball, we had Darian F on the Dominique Wilkins Hall of Famer, which was really cool. We had Earl Campbell pop out for the Oilers, which are the Titans. If I'm not mistaken, that one went out to Dave. Dave J took this one down. So congrats to Dave on that one. And then we had John Taylor. It's a nice hit, wide receiver. And then John Taylor went out to Darian as well. I would believe this is San Francisco 49ers, if I am not mistaken. All right, guys. Man, these are the kind of breaks I'm talking about. I'm hoping this kind of an energy continues on. We'll put Pedro up here next to Rick. Let them talk about all their accolades, because of course, extra 15 minutes in the chat there of me just spitting off the awards. Ronald can join him. Why not? We'll have the football guys up here chilling. Can't see them. Let's have them join there. All right. One more time out loud, I want to say thanks, guys. I do appreciate you guys helping me fill the break here this week. These breaks don't happen on a weekly basis without you guys' help. I know it's cheesy, but thank you. I do appreciate it wholeheartedly. Thanks to everybody that reached out to me today, as well as last night, to help me fill this thing. I do appreciate that as well. We'll be back next week with a very similar break, hopefully with a very good amount of names, not identical names, but equally matched here, so more people can get some big hits. And then eventually we'll bring that baseball bat back. I got one more of those Gold Rush baseball bats, and we'll bring that back into the mix and see what happens. Hey, what's going on, Ken? Ken, congrats. Yeah, no problem, Jose. I appreciate you jumping in, sir. I appreciate that, sir. But congrats, Ken. Ken, you hit a Rick Barry Golden State jersey. So congrats to you, sir. Yes, I had a very good time as well. I'm going to get you guys out of here. As always, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other. Enjoy your friends and family. I hope wherever you are, the weather is good and the adult beverages are cold if that's your jam. I'll see you guys next week if you're interested. If not, I totally understand. But the breaks are up on eBay if you want to jump in already. If not, I get it. Feel free to join us in the chat or just on the live. Even if you don't buy a team, we'd be happy to have you no matter what. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Transparency. Transparency. Transparency? PCA hit a leadoff home run. Go, Cubs, go. See you next week. See ya.